I was born at a house called Pendray in Fernley Avenue, Herne Bay. 1st of September 1924. I had 3 cousins my age living in Herne Bay. They were my brothers and sisters, and they still are. 2 of them lived in the high street just down the road from where Grandpa had his wallpaper shop. Grandpa Crouch, he had a wallpaper shop at the 28 High Street. But they were always old, because Mother was the last of 5 children, and to me my grandparents were always old. I don't sort of remember them being youngish and being around. I asked my older cousins what they were like, and my eldest cousin, who is 15 years older than I am, I asked him what he knew of Grandma, and he said, well, she was a jolly lady. He said, I can always remember walking along the seafront with her, and he said she was fidgeting for a while, and then suddenly, he said, I found something on the ground, and she walked out of her petticoat, and it was on the ground, and she just walked out of it and picked it up, rolled it up and put it under her arm, and we walked along, and she laughed. But that's my grandmother that I didn't really know. All I knew was an old lady more or less lying in bed, which was sad. I was 6 when I moved to Station Road, but different days, no traffic. But in the main street, I mean, there were buses went down Station Road, but I mean, there were so few far between that you could still play in the street. My cousin and I used to throw the ball over the house. One of us would be in the back garden, one in the road, try and catch the ball as it came over the top of the house. That was only when our parents were out, not when they were at home. On the sands all day, that was holiday. On the beach with the family, messing around with my cousins, putting on concerts we used to do in my mum's house and get all the family come and watch and charge them to see us. Dan and I used to dance. John played the piano, Olive danced, John sang. We used to do acrobatic dances, can you imagine? It must have been priceless. And then we used to have fetes in the garden and charge them for coming in. I think we were the original bucket of water and try and get the halfpenny in the egg cup. Terrific swizz that was. We used to have sideshows and all sorts of things. Oh yes, we made our own fun.